Hey YouTube, Deuce RC, back with another video. Today we are going to feature Giant Lightning Street Freaks 2023 Release 1, as well as a couple extras. These two are Auto World Store exclusives. These were not supposed to be the debuts of these versions of the Zingers. It just kind of ended up that way. These popped up back around March on the site, and I think they shipped, I don't know, late March, early April. And the Street Freaks these cases I think showed up around May. So inadvertently, this ended up being the first version of the 32 Roadster Zinger, and this was the first of the Auto World Ford Squire wagon Zinger. And yes, that was White Lightning. I did not pull that out of my cases. This was actually, like, I buy my cases from Maze. He buys extras and he buys others to put up in his shop. And he pulled that White Lightning out of one of the cases he bought for the shop. And unfortunately, at least the card was mangled in the case, and I told him, hey, I'll buy it. So he gave me a deal on it, and we're gonna open up with the rest of these. We'll open up the stuff from the cases first, and then I'll do the rest of these. But so we will start with. All right, we got 84. Yep, 84 Ford Ranger for projects in progress. There's it. We got version A in medium bright blue and white, and version B in medium canyon red and white. 4x Ford. And one thing I don't know if you noticed from the last video, it was 8,000 and change were the production numbers. This is they've definitely dropped production on Street Freaks back down to I guess maybe reasonable numbers, I guess you would say. I don't know, but yeah, anyway. Let's see. So for first generation Ford Ranger shared several styling components with the Bronco 2, including its front grille and body panels. 83-84 Ford offered the 59 horsepower 4-cylinder diesel made by Mazda. All right. There we go. All right. Put that aside. And pull out the truck. The primer tailgate that does open. That one's not opening as much as I want. I do have 3 of the classic gold ones, as well as the Auto World Store exclusive one. I still need the brown classic gold. And there's also a version out now. It's from the hitch and tow, or whatever the Giant Lightning one with the trailers is. Yeah, it comes with just a flatbed trailer. So the plate on this is Quattro, because I assume, like I said, this is the first time I'm gonna see. I know the hood open. There we go. Oh, excuse me. All right, and can we see? Can we see it? Maybe. So I played around with the ring light here. The focus worked a lot better just playing around. But right now, yeah, it's not working as well this time out. Alright, next up, we got the red one. Let's see, over 22 million units of Ford Ranger were sold between 83 and 87, becoming the best-selling compact pickup in America. Ranger was a workhorse of farms, families, and businesses with compact size, simple maintenance, and affordability. I remember my cousin actually had one. He had one in green. I don't know what year it was, but it was this generation Ranger. I just remember he had one in green. It was an extend cab with the fold-out seats. So yeah, was it a Ranger? I think it was a Ranger. Someone down the road from me had one. It looked, especially for up here in New York, it would look Nice. I was tempted to go buy it. I didn't know. I don't know how much he had on it for. I don't know how much he wanted for it, but I was kind of tempted to go get it, just because. Yeah. All right. Next up, where's? All right, we got the 80, 90, 97 Crown Vic for the Demo Derby line. Demo Derby looks, yeah. So one in just a faded Demo Derby pink and Demo Derby teal. Yeah. I believe this was originally like a police casting for Johnny Lightning here. Probably the one. This is probably I was least excited for this one. This guy in this gloss pink hit this with the perky lips. Let's see, what is it? Think Pink. And Pastel Pounder. Good deal. As an example, all glass must be removed, like John Lightning. Open. There we go. Card over here. I was debating if I was even going to keep this pair, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. The Street Freaks line, I might as well hang on to them. So, yeah. Alright, next up, we'll do 24 Hours of Lemons 94 Mustang. Or, yeah, it's 90s Mustang. It's the tooling is definitely a 94, 95. Where's the other one? There we go. Based on the horizontal taillights there. That was 94, 95, 90, in 96 they changed them to the 3 side-by-sides like classic style Mustangs. Anyway, 24 Hours of Lemons, driver Aces, Old Crows. So let's see, this is an authentic replica of a 90s Mustang that competed in 17. Fortunately, his car was destroyed in the Napa-Sonoma wildfires in 2017. Must have been right after stuff. So this one is flat black with dark silver. Open up that one first. So this is the casting itself is obviously of the race style car from debut. I think casting came out in. I'm not gonna push that too hard. Well, alright, well, you can kind of see the engine in there. But debuted in 97? 99, okay. I think it was one of the Mustang series. I can't remember which one. I have, I think, 1 or 2. I can't remember. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's 20. The idea of doing this 24 Hours of Lemons series is, I think, a really cool idea for them to do. So yeah, and then a recolor in flat military green, dark silver. Let's see, the paint scheme based on the famous P-51 Mustang airplane named Old Crow. The name was changed to Old Crows as lighthearted humor about the crew of Old Crows driving the car. Painted the doors, Mustang was owned by driver aces David Wilson, Cliff Williamson, Walter Kilcher, and Gary Shaw. Which, if I actually held that card from the version A on camera, you would have saw those names anyway. Not even going to force it open. I don't have luck when I try to force the hoods open on these things. You saw in a prior video, I snapped the hood right off of a Forever 64 mid-60s vet. All right, next up, the 240Zs or 300ZXs. I'm dumb. Is that it? Nope, that's the Zinger. All right, you got version A, Turbo Tribute, and version B. Go for the gold, 85 Nissan 300ZX. GT racing traces its roots to Italy back in the 40s when companies like Ferrari and Maserati were producing high-performance Gran Turismo vehicles where non-professional drivers competed in races. GT racers are based on two-seat production vehicles, custom white, blue, and red. Now, look up his name, Tom Cruise. I think it's Tom Cruise. And a 300ZX. This is based on a car he actually raced back in the 80s. Alright. Awesome casting. I can't remember if I've opened a few on camera yet. I don't think I did. Because this debuted last year in a few colors, including in because there was at least 2 solos from what do you call it? Classic Gold, and then it was also released in 2-packs with the 240ZX actually, or the 240SX. Which, alright, that one doesn't want to open. The hood opens. The hood does open. So this casting follows their kind of newer mantra of true. Oh, same with the Ranger here. The new casting designs being a true 1/64 scale tribute. Just other than usually the wheels, just because. Usually, I think they're just going to use their own. They just want them to be kind of a standard size. Sorry, distracted. Yeah, if you haven't yet, pick one of these up, especially one of those one or both of those classic gold ones, because it is a very nice casting. All right, now the black and gold one. Let's see, we got that is definitely not the colors. Early 80s, Nissan was phasing out the use of dots and names, so 300ZX is part of the name is Nissan ad campaign. At the time, the 85 300ZX was touted as the best Z car ever built. And at the time, it probably was. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know any of the performance numbers on these things. Alright. And there she is in black and gold. Let's see. Turbo GT. Alright, next up. 32 Ford Zinger. So save the best one for last. This one in yellow, Deuce's Wild, and the red one, Sky High Boy in red. It's first release of our new 32 High Boy Zinger casting. 32-4 High Boy is very versatile casting with multiple engine, roof, hood, and body options, making some wild zingers possible. So this is first release in the 50s. 32 Ford Model 18, nicknamed the Deuce Coupe, became the most popular car in hot rod because it was cheap and widely available. So yeah. So the one thing I wasn't thrilled about with these, only to compare, the larger front wheel on this one, I wish they did that on this. But it is what it is. Hopefully future ones will have the bigger wheel so that it just sits better. like a Zinger. Yeah, that was one thing too. You can see the engines are different between the Auto World Store exclusive and this one. Oh, they must have. Oh, okay, never mind. They must have had to go with the smaller wheels because of going with this engine piece. Okay, never mind. Makes a little more sense now. Scratch what I said. These things are light as hell, man. Alright, and the red one. So hopefully they use ones as long as they can fit. They'll use the bigger wheels on the front, just so the stance isn't so cockeyed. There's the red one. I like the red one more. Just, I do. Let's see, Deuce on the yellow and Rake on the red. Alright. The best one in the case for last. The 64 Ford Squire. The boxes. Don't go that way, is my cables there? We got Surfing Lime Sparkle Wood Grain. And Surfing Baby Blue with Wood Grain. 64 Country Squire Zinger. This new first release, blah, blah, blah. 64 Country Squire. Basically Galaxy 500 XL with wood grain paneling, enclosed rear cargo, and power tailgate window. Restyled slightly for 64. There were 46,690 units sold of the Country Squire. Surfs up and hit the breakers. So that is the version B. Version B White Lightning. Version A basically look the same, except it'll have the yellow and orange surfboards on it. And the plates might be different. And they are. We'll find out in a second. God, I love seeing these things. It's a great way to get more use out of the Auto World tools, I think. Doing these Zingers using the Auto World bodies. I think it's awesome. Some might not think it is. I think it's awesome. This one's got Squire for the license plate. And then the blue. Shit's falling everywhere here. Alright. I kind of like the blue a little more. It's a little more understated, but this one does look awesome. Don't get me wrong, that one is awesome. The blue, I think the blue just fits the car or the van wagon a little better, I think. Surf wag. Love this car. You saw, like, so, and these would have, one of these the pair probably would have made my top 10 of the year list if it weren't for that one. So what are we going to do? What do I want to open next? Let's save those two for last. We'll do the Auto World Store exclusive 32 Highway first. Let's see, Speedy Facts. V8 flathead debuted in 32. The sleek style and massive availability and simple construction of the Deuce Coupe became one of the most popular vehicles in hot rodding. 32 Roadster was Ford's first vehicle to integrate the frame rails into the car's overall design. Cool. Some Johnny's Speed Shop, South Bend, Indiana. Is that an actual shop? Anyone? Let me know. I honestly just have no idea. So this one got the real wheels. Probably being the store exclusive, they could do it. But raw 32. And yeah, so this was 2023. Release one. Yeah, release one. But anyway, pretty cool details on the Outer World Store exclusive. I like that they used this engine on it, so you could put the bigger wheels on here. So, like I said, they have released the normal one with multiple different engine pieces. So, excuse me, we'll probably see a lot. I think next we'll open White Lightning. Some people are probably screaming at me right now. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you opening it? Well, I wanted to. That's why. My car, and I'll do what the hell I want. So, there she is. Ain't she purty? She's purty. Alright, lastly, we will open up the police car. 64, Zinger tool. Ford offered 36 different police models, making them the leading producer of police vehicles in the era. The Interceptor option included 390 cubic inch V8 producing 330 horsepower and 427 torque. So, I assume this was like old advertising artwork for doing the there's people. I wonder if this was like so this must have been like the like their promo car, the one they would use for the to shop their car to different police forces, I guess. So yeah, also got the rear wheels. I freaking love this thing. They detailed. It was really cool. They detailed the engine like they do. They don't do, obviously don't do that with the normal store releases, but they did it with this. I love this car. easily making my top 10 list of 2023. You'll see that on my I gotta write more, but you'll see it in my Lamley article at the end of the year when we all do our Lamley Award stuff. So, been a while since I've done articles. I gotta start writing again, taking some pictures and writing. Hell, I got probably about 30 videos I could film of crap that I gotta open up as it is. Alright, everyone, there you have it. 2023 release one of Street Freaks with a couple bonus pieces. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which one's your favorite. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.